start it right about now.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So, oh, god damn it, I hate this. Sometimes YouTube doesn't show the live stream. Alright, now it's more reliable. Alright, so welcome back again. It's been a little bit while since I did space exploration mod, I think. At least some days. And we have 41 hours now in that save to space and beyond, calling that in that name.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
kind of.
up. I'm up. I'm up 3 hours.
Well, you have a lot in front of you. A lot. Oh yeah, I've. Well, sorry. Um, I didn't open this on multiplayer.
Oh, you gotta host them, mate.
Yeah, multiplayer host save it game. Blah 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 blah. Down. So yeah, there's I calculated every science packs that I need for certain amount of research, but some reason I lack one red science pack in the space, so this one research won't go fully. So that sucks. And yeah, and the research is for rocket survivability, so they don't explode kind of often. So yeah, that's one thing for sure. And what else? I have a nice amount of uranium 235 produced. It with the Coverax enrichment process, and I have almost 300 uranium 235, and two of them are being processed in here, and 80 more in here. So it's 80 times 3 times 3. No, not times, plus 300. So
So you're paying.
yeah, a lot of. Or what?
This means they blew a bunch of nuclear power plants to fun.
Yeah. So like I said, to you,
Is the game
Maholic.
up?
Yep, it's up. So like I said, the whole system went down because of the nuclear fuel cells that were used.
What's your game called?
Yeah, so I forgot that they filled up, and the nuclear reactors won't, take any more fuel cells if there is one stack of used fuel cells. So yeah, I kind of messed with that up, but it's okay now. And the old factory that I left here, it's kind of being unused. I sometimes I just when I go there to collect some stuff, I just remove some things, and that's about it. Took the science packs. Most of them are in space right now, and yeah. So,
Oh, do you have to launch science packs?
yeah.
Oh.
So there's no other way. A little bit more drills. Same with the goes with the sulfuric acid wagon, and a little bit of. There hasn't been any attacks on there anymore. Like even if there is this one turret next to you is like destroyed, but no attacks has encountered anymore in there. Some reason, I don't know why. Or they've been handling them and I haven't been noticing it.
It would be the stone mine will be handling it
Yeah,
instead.
and I have to buff it a little bit. Even those two, if you can check out, there has been the new turrets has been destroyed too.
Oh,
So, oh, actually, can you do something on the stone mine?
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
just realized that those turrets on the front line are too close to the wall because the big biters can attack over the wall the turrets.
Oh yeah.
So if you move them by one block back, so they're safe because two of the turrets are already destroyed that I put just recently there. So yeah, the big biters can attack over the walls. I forgot about that, but now they can't. They have to go through the walls first. And the evolution rate is, let me check on quickly, evolution 0.77.
Oh, that's quite high.
So yeah, that's one thing. And I've been trying to a little bit do some math on the regard of how many machines I need at least in the space to make everything that I need for the material science pack, energy science pack, biological science pack, and I forgot that last one. What was it? There was an
Material.
astronomic science pack. Astronomic material biological energy. So in
You did the sulfuric acid train with the uranium. Yeah, I like that setup.
yeah, it works just good.
You don't need much sulfuric acid.
No, they don't. They just use a little, and the
Yeah.
production is kind of high, I suppose. Let me check on. Um, no, well, it's plus 20%. So there's that. So every fifth uranium, iron, copper, something is always a free one with that. I don't know how much the next. Even this, it's actually we can do the mining productivity tree in back in this planet, but mining productivity 4 we have to do it in space because of the space science pack. And the normal labs won't take space science packs, so there's that. And the space science labs cannot be built on the ground; they have to be built on certain space platform.
Do you
And
need more oil? Are
um,
you good?
I've been checking on it every once a while, but the tanks are full and everything
I
is
see like
going in
I see
fine.
like plenty in there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's a little bit logic systems that's gonna, filter the system, so there is no worries of overflowing, except now because I'm not using anything. I'm just being a little bit wandering around thinking and should do production science packs and utility science packs. So the purple and yellow. I have red, green, blue, and space science pack production, but now I need yellow and purple production too. And I'm using a assembling machine 3, so I don't have to use so much space for building. And when I got that speed for the robots, 55% more, I had to do that in space, and carrying capacity +1. So now I'm not using so much of my robots anymore. But I have 1.7 thousand logistic robots. and
Well,
I use about each 300 of them right now because of those research, and that's actually a pretty good thing just because of that. And what about displays, platforms, scaffold? So you have to use space platform scaffoldings to actually build these on the space and put stuff onto this. And it's kind of I've been thinking about space platform scaffold as some, landfill, and the space is the sea.
huh, good stuff.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so
So what resource do you need? Or do you need everything's
well,
all good?
everything seems to be still good, I suppose. Even though I'm using a lot of resources, but
Do you need more coal?
mm, nah. There's this coal patch near this base, and it's still full. And there's-
What, 69K?
well, something.
It's not really doing anything, but I mean,
Yeah, but my whole power grid comes from uranium, and the steam power comes like little bit of kind of backup, but it's definitely not enough to run this base.
you need another nuclear reactor.
Yeah. So even with that nuclear reactor, I am able to produce almost 500 megawatts.
So why is there a steam engine on coal still?
Come again? Sorry.
Why is there a steam engine running on coal still in your base?
Well, uh, I just haven't been doing anything for it, so or you know, changing it or something like that. The thing is that I don't kind of actually need it anymore. So even though it's a nice backup, but the second thing that it's never gonna produce enough. So there's that. But still, I see the robots aren't too slow for me.
Yeah, that's robots.
Yep. Just watch out for the drains, that you don't get under them. It would not be nice.
Yeah, they're fast. Got a lot of iron ore trains. So why do you do single wagon? Is that better?
Um, I just haven't done anything for that either. So they've been just kind of, um, how do I say it? Well,
Do you want stacking servers?
um, yeah, that will be actually the thing that will be a good. But I might do it on here so I can get that running too. Maybe I should just just trying to get the used up uranium cells out of the way from the reactors so they don't, stop producing energy. Or how do I say it? Use energy to produce energy in another form. Different forms of energy. So provider here. Yeah, so I have a lot of uranium cells. That one belt is full of them and a little bit in the storage as well. Oh, those fuckers are nasty. On the right of you, there is that base is collecting the biters in a pack and couple
Right.
speeders. Uh, there's a couple turrets handling that, but I'm not sure is that enough.
We're almost destroyed.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't have turrets. I have turrets in here. I think 100 laser turrets, always ready for use. There's the heat shielding, sand, glass, accumulators, speed modular 1 and production modular 1. Those are there too. Yep. So yeah, maybe the next thing is for production and utility science pack. And that should be it, I think. So the production science pack is gonna electric furnaces, rails and productivity modular 1. A lot of resources to use, I must say that, but cannot complain. So let's start with the rails, I suppose. Let's make a couple assembling machine 2s.
So why only four steam tanks? Is that what you need?
For what?
The nuclear.
Oh, I just made them for. I don't have good answers for your questions, I must say that. But
Oh.
um, I don't know. The 4 was kind of good number for reactors. I think there's a good calculation for in the Factorio Wikipedia. Um, I have it actually on my notebook here.
Oh.
Factorio nerd. Oh my god. Nerdy boy for Factorio. Actually, it's here. One of the
So
pages.
you have plenty of power then.
Yeah, I have almost. This is gonna be enough for what was it? 473 megawatts, if I remember right.
What this current reactor?
Yeah, that's able to.
Really?
Yeah, that's able to do that much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But it's funny to think actually with them Factorio and Satisfactory energy productions. You know, you can make easily like 2 gigawatts of energy production. But in Factorio, it's kind of like you have to use tons of resources to do that. You know. Oh fuck! One of the robots just fucking died.
25 objects been damaged.
Yeah, it was the
Mm.
robot. He fell to his death.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean fell?
yeah. They can sometimes they can fall down and destroy themselves. It's
Is
kind of
that part of the space exploration?
yeah. There is this mod called robot attrition, and if you
Ah,
press N, and you can check on there's a Calidus orbit, the sun of this solar system. There's a robot interference 7.01, and there is a radiation. So the higher the interference is, and the harder it is for the robots. You know, they will destroy more often. And there is this next planet, Elstave. There is
can
high.
you go to all these? Can you go to all these planets in the star map?
Like, yeah, I think, yeah.
What the hell?
But yeah, there's a radiation in the space and there is wind in the planets, and the higher the wind, the more often robots will fall down and get destroyed.
So have you been on like Girls' Day?
Mm, no, not yet. But
What do
there's
you do there? Let me explore right now.
there's a good
Looking at it.
yeah there's a good resources.
It lets me explore by looking at it.
Yeah, you can
What do you
do that.
mean?
Well, it's probably because of the satellite. If you think about it,
Have
in the
you got a
scientific,
satellite?
yeah, the satellite is like watching this planet. So,
Oh.
but this main resource in this planet was coal. As you can see, if you look on press M, you can see there's a lot of big coal patches in this planet.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah,
huge. Where
but
do they all in?
but if you check on the iron or copper, there's just like 1.8 million, almost 2
So they're
million.
pretty
Yeah, they're
pretty small.
small, yeah. But the coal patches, even the largest in there, is 17 million. There's 19 million in here. So yeah, but
There's
with
no biters either though.
no life. Yeah, the life in this
So
planet is dead. Or there hasn't been any life. Life
how
signs.
high can you go? Can you explore right out?
I don't know. Not sure. But if we send more satellites, we get to know more about different planets. So there might be more in this system. What is going on?
It doesn't like me going off grid. I was trying to explore the planet.
Oh
My
yeah,
phone my phone's went right down. How do you get off
yeah.
the planet?
Press N again. So yeah, I have now 25 FPS for some reason.
Yeah, I got 17.
Or is it maybe it's generating because you flew in the planet. Generating the map,
Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta wait for it. Oh god.
What's
This is horrible. The robots are like tick 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 going little ticks every time they can. Oh god. So yeah, production and utility science bags, and we can do the rest of possible research in back on Earth, or this Novice planet that we are gonna call it. And there's actually a lot of to do of the things that we can do in this Novice planet with the normal science labs or research lab, or how do you want to call it? And
Man, how do I get out of this? It's start doing nothing. I'm like stuck.
um,
Mark the exit.
are
I
you
think it's
in?
gonna be coming back and spot in a minute.
All right. Or did you left?
I'm trying to leave.
Hmm. All right, now you left. And 60 FPS. Oh, thank you, thank you, Maholic.
Alright, I'll try joining in.
So yeah. A little bit of things to think about. And the thing is that we're gonna need a lot of space scaffoldings to send into space, or the orbit of on Novice. So we can build more platforms and build more machines. And have you checked, Maholic, on if you check on, you press the N and check on the Novice orbit, You can
Well, I'm
see
out of the game. I'm trying to get back in.
I might have to shut down the game and come back so you can join. It sometimes does that. I don't know why. But the Factorio is about
Alright,
multiplayer. Alright, well, good thing.
joining.
Yeah. So yeah, in the Nauvis orbit, I have this space manufactory, and it's huge. It just takes a lot of space to use actually, and yeah. So Nauvis orbit. And there's like
Yep.
6
How do I get out of
inputs.
this thing? It's still, oh, here we go. We're back. Good. Oh, ah, this is a bit grim.
Alright. So now the rail production. So was it L? Yeah, if you check on, if you press L, you can just order stuff that you want from the logistics system.
Oh, is that new?
No, it's old thing, but I just learned it a while ago. So, but if you're in there, you're not gonna get uh, only uranium fuel cells and used uranium fuel cells. But if you come here, well, that's a different thing. There's a lot of things that you can order from the network.
Mm.
So now, I'm just gonna do this. What the fuck? Alright. Then you're gonna make me rails. You wanna order stone, steel, iron sticks. Let's make it 400 on that space. And alright, rail production going on. That's good. So now that is out of the list. So next thing, electric furnace production for production science packs. And I'm gonna just do a calculation on how to make per 1 second, in every 1 second. So because the production science packs are gonna make 3 of them with each recipe. So I'm gonna divide that time by 3. I'll check. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. And now we have the production time for 1 science pack. Kind of, you know.
You kind of like left your old base die, eh? Is that intentional? You don't use it anymore?
Yeah, not using anymore.
Oh, okay.
This can produce everything
In
that
the
this little
in the
thing.
process.
Yeah, but I'm producing it here in a very
Okay.
tiny pack. But it's doing at the same speed, actually faster. And only with I think 6 or 8 machines. 8.
Mm.
So 8 assembler Mark IIIs are just making this.
What's all the hazard concrete for?
Oh, there. And I just screw it around, making some
Mm.
kind of form. I don't know. But yeah, most of stuff are produced in here. Or actually, this whole little tiny pack of complex is producing this more stuff that actually that whole old base. So yeah.
So this meteor thing in Babita, this big one.
Oh, that. Yeah, it shoots the meteors down. Or it has 80% accuracy, but I don't have to do anything for it. It's just actually one time when the meteor fell down and this went like the machine like shooted, and the noise that it made, I was like, I scared so much. Like, what was that noise? I was just doing something with the rocket silo, cargo rocket silo, and I didn't notice that there was a meteorite and that meteor defense installation just shot it down. But the noise that it made when it shot down the meteorite, it was kind of scary. I don't know. Felt like different. I don't know. So yeah. All right. So seven
Where's the research right
machines.
now?
Oh, I kind of I have the labs in the chest right now. I have two space science labs in the orbit around this planet, but I have to do those labs again or put them down and just make the rest of the research that I am able to do in this planet. You know,
Um,
and
you're making space science packs in the ground. You're saying.
yeah, you can make them in the ground. So I'm making them in the ground, so I don't have to you do them in the space because there isn't a lot of space in the space, kind of, or there is, but how do I say it? I have to make the space scaffoldings, so there's that. And the scaffoldings, I'm not producing a lot of them, so there is that too. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can just order what you want. Usually stuff that you're gonna need. Advanced circuits, just normal electronic circuits, processing units. I have a little bit of those, I think. Little bit is 3.1 thousand processing units. The blue ones. So doing good on that. But most of those processing units are from the old base. I just went there and just collected the chest. And there is still there is 132 rocket control units. There's 90 processing units in that chest. Just trying to use all of the remaining resources that I can from those belt lines and make them into use in this base that I have down here. Just no, that's wrong. I don't need passive provider chest for science labs because they're not gonna give me anything back. Empty science packs. Then I have the medium electric pole production and big electric pole production if you need those. Engines, electric engines, solid fuel, low density structures. I don't know where you need those, but if you want, you can take them. Then there is fluid tanks, fast inserters, pumps, iron chest, heat shieldings, transport belt 1, transport belt 2, normal inserters. I don't know if you need sand, walls,
Sand.
lasers, accumulators.
You don't need sand.
Yeah, well, I need it for glass. Glass. Yeah. And then there is speed modular 1 and no, production modular 1, production 2. So yeah, and batteries, and sulfur, plastic, um, processing units, advanced circuits, electronic circuits. What else? Well, that's kind of it. Um, uranium, both of them, 238, 235. A lot of things. But
I think it's funny you got these uranium only request 10, and you got built line for like the moon.
yeah,
It's got like, it's probably 500 in the fucking built line.
yeah, I know that. It's kind of
It's so funny. You must just do a train, mate. Just do a train, and then the train is 10. And then, yeah, you have to all sitting on this bell line doing nothing.
yep, yep.
Should I build a train? Try it out. You might be offended though.
But yeah,
Man, this sand is slow.
the thing that is different in those biters in 0.17 is that they attack in so large numbers. You know.
Yeah, big packs. I noticed that they go gang up. Get a lot of them together before they attack.
Yeah. So that's why I might need just more speed for the turrets and more damage to get rid of them faster that they cannot get to the walls. So there's a lot of things actually to upgrade. And I fear the behemoths. And when they pack up, you know, and with the normal laser turrets, when they, well, in your Bob's mods you have your plasma turrets and sniper rifles, but
Yeah, it's a bit different this.
yeah, a lot of physical damage. I must say that. So yeah, the power armor in this game is kinda useless, because you have the spacesuit and you have the power or the grid in that too. So you don't need the power armor because the spacesuit is better. Well, not maybe in armor rating, resistances, acid, explosion, fire, physical, but still, I don't know. Maybe this is the next thing that we're gonna need. Alright, let's put these machines into working condition and that would mean that our robots are gonna be doing a lot of work now. And I've been doing like things that you said, and if something is missing or not producing fast enough, I just make new ones. So yeah, I think it's the easiest way too. If something is lacking, I just make more production for that.
The visual check.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So what we're gonna need? Let's go. We can take that off. Yeah. Oh,
You know how to make
yeah.
request chess?
I
You
should,
make request chess?
I should do that too.
So did you manually make all them?
Yeah. Uh,
Ah,
but I should make more machines to just do everything in here. But I just haven't been thinking straight.
that's right. I was just wondering because I was about to build stuff and I was like, oh, I can't build it.
All right, I'm gonna make it. No worries. I'm gonna save the day. And I just order 100 plates of iron, copper, cogs, and steel, electronic circuit, advanced and processing units. And the robots will bring the stuff, and I just build manually most of the stuff. But oh yeah, the electric drills. I don't have those too produced. Hmm. Well, that sucks. Most of the things that we're gonna need actually is missing from the production line. So
I'm gonna try something. See my little Bob's Mods learnings works.
where is it?
Do you make 70 machine 3 automatically or do you have to manually make that too?
Um, yeah, manually. That too.
Ah, that's right. I'll sort it out. Just tell me where to build them and I'll sort those gappy bits out.
Well, there is space in here, I suppose. How many of the robots are in use? 700.
Joo. Ai.
Alright, chest production for logistic request and passive chests are going up, yeah. Oof, almost
Nice.
1,000 bots in the use. But it's kind of strange if you look on this.
it doesn't seem that there isn't any like so much robots. Well,
There's not many.
but still, if you look on the Roboport, there's like
Yeah, there's not much.
700 of them in the air.
Yeah, most aren't being used.
I had to build so many Roboports because of the loading stations. Most of them didn't get enough electricity. Good, good. Oh, you made a uranium fuel cell train. That's cool.
Yeah, I was working on that, but then I was like, well, I need to. I requested stuff. I was like, where is it? It's not
Yeah.
coming. So it's like, oh.
But there's actually a good possibility to make another, a 2x2 reactor, next to that station, or the another side it, for right side of the tracks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
need of power is gonna be increasing, that we just can copy this and just build it next right side of that old one. But those reactors and the fuel production for even with those you don't need a lot. And I made a little bit of logistics system on the fuel making. If it's gonna need them, it's gonna take uranium 235 and 238. If not, then it's not gonna do anything. And the cycle continues on the 235. We just have to make military science pack production in here, utility and production. That's about it. Uh, I only have that red, green, and blue, and white science packs, but they're not. The red, green, and blue are not so much for anything. Maybe it is. Yeah, a lot of science packs. Just gonna do everything that I can in back of this planet. And yeah. Yeah,
Good
definitely.
idea. Right, finally got the assembly machine 3 automated.
Yeah. But what do you think about landmines?
I pondered it actually, because the robots might replant them afterwards, so you can just plant them around your base,
True.
and
Yeah.
when they get destroyed, the robot will just put it down again.
Yeah.
So it's actually great with robots. I was like, originally when I was thinking of landmines, like, oh, I have to manually go put them down. I'm not going to use them. But now I'm like, actually, you got an army of robots. You can do a huge landmine
Well,
and just have one
yeah.
robot tower in the middle.
Can
And
be rebuilt by construction robots after exploding. Yeah. But I was like thinking that isn't efficient, like, or is it like
are going to be real
it,
good.
alright, like,
I mean, visually, it looked really cool. Like
yeah,
the
well,
enemy will
true.
attack,
Yeah,
and then it's going to go boom, 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 boom.
definitely, yeah.
And
But
then the
like,
robots will come out, a whole army of robots will come out and drop a whole bunch more down. And it's like as though they never came. There's just
Yeah,
corpses everywhere.
that's definitely true. Yeah.
Probably could even be better than lasers because there's no power usage. So you can actually do remote setups with a train wagon that carries mines, and then the robots deliver the mines to the minefield, and this does that.
Mm, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a power-free mine defense.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. There's 250 damage, explosive damage on the mines, but not really sure.
Yeah, I got some Mark threes. I'll slowly build away. No worries.
All right, I'm gonna need 16 Mark III assembling machines. So for the last three science pack productions that I can make on back on this planet. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool.
That's what I got. I requested 50, but I don't have 50.
Yeah, the speed model of production is kind of.
Might be the sun speed, yeah.
It's there doing its job, but not fast enough.
There you go. I had a bunch of speeds. I dumped it in there. I got 7 more if you want.
Mm, actually, 7 is just exactly the number that I need. Now I have 16. Equal 16, yeah. Alright, that's cool. So now more science packs. The last one of every time. So I'm gonna need 4 Mark III assembling machines for making military science packs every once a second. And 6 for 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6 for production and utility science packs. Let's build it actually up. Wanna help with these science pack things out?
How do I help?
So for the military science packs, we're gonna need a production for um, how much
Just
is
tell me what
this?
just tell me what to automate. No, automate it. Is it piercing rounds, grenade, and wall? Which one of them?
Uh,
You want piercing rounds? I'll do piercing rounds.
yeah, need grenades and maybe more walls, maybe. Or maybe not. No, walls are actually good if I think about it. Alright, so piercing rounds and grenades production.
Mm.
And you can take a
Rep-
call from the main line. You can see the call is in there. Just make a request or just or passive provider. Sorry, and I don't have so much of construction robots, so should make more of them too, I suppose.
You only got 4.
But flying robot frames, low density structures and processing units are ready for utility science packs. Only thing for production science packs are the electric furnaces. Productivity modules are made, but probably not fast enough. And these last 3 science packs, then we're actually done with every science pack that we can make back in this planet. And then there comes this 4 science packs that we have to do in the space. A lot of things, a lot of things.
ajattelee, että toikin köynnös on kasvanut jo 4 vuotta. Et aluksihan se ylsi vaan tohon niinku aidan korkuun. Nyt metrin verran se kasvaa niinku vuodessa suunnilleen pidemmälle. Tuohan siemenistä istutettu.
Yeah, I've got coal on
Et onhan
stuff into
tietysti
storage.
voisi ajatella
That'll be
semmoisen köynnöksen,
replaceable.
mikä ostaa valmiin.
Where should I put the piercing around automation? Whereabouts?
Maybe behind this wall.
Down.
Tuolla oli
Yeah.
ainakin Prisman siellä puutarhaosastolla niitä, niin olikohan ne 3
So how many piercing rounds? 2 lots?
Once a second production. So that should be enough.
No se nopeuttaa niinku vuodella, yli vuodella sitä kasvua. Se on
Have you got normal rounds
enemmän
firearms somewhere? Or do you need them
keväällä
first?
maahan.
No, I don't. I haven't been needing them, so.
Alright, I'll do that too.
Kyllä mua harmittaa, että nää
How
jätettiin
fast is
puolitiehen nää
the
meidän
production for?
palvelut.
Once a second, yeah. You can just build assembling machine 3, one assembling machine 3 for firearm magazine, and that's
Oh,
yeah. I think that's probably enough.
okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely is. But maybe for the piercing rounds, you're gonna need. It's every 3 seconds. It's gonna make one. So you kind of have to make 2.4 assembling machine 3. But there is a slight chance for making things differently, I think. How many robots are in use? 800 about, maybe. Almost 900. But the thing is that I like to use robots instead of belts is just because of the FPS, you know.
Oh yeah. That's a bit of thing as well. Some
Yeah.
I got big thing issues.
So it's gonna save up a lot of, memory from your GPU, I think. So it doesn't have to drop the movement of the belts and the items on the belts. So there isn't so much memory usage. So then next thing is the grenades. And if you want, you can use rocket fuel on that train.
Oh yeah.
Or if you want even more power, you can make uranium fuel cells or fuel. 1.21 gigajoules of energy. Vehicle acceleration 250%. So yeah.
Mä kysyin sitä, mutta kun sä rupes miettimään, kato sitä, että onko sille jotain siihen, kun siihen oli vielä aikaa niin paljon. Mutta ainoa mikä siinä oli se 80 päivä on ne meidän serkupää, mutta se nyt ei ole mikään ongelma, koska jos Roni haluaa jäädä juhlimaan, niin mä voin vaikka vedä roivua. Niin. Koska se ei vedä niin paljon, niin mua ei silleen haittaa.
Summer.
Yeah. But yeah, I finished up my education
Joo.
couple of weeks
Living
back.
life.
Mä luulen, että
And now I'm an automation and electrician of technician. Yeah. So automation technician and electrician technician. Something like that. I don't know. I have the papers in here, but
Joo, ne varmaan tykkäiskin.
electric technician, yeah, and automation technician. So now I know about robots and electricity in general, you know. And when I try to explain these things to my mother or my friends that weren't in my weren't my classmates, I suppose, yeah. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, you know the wattage, the amperes, the volts, and they're going like, and they're like, "What?" It's kind of funny to have knowledge. Yeah,
Your burning hand.
yeah,
It will hurt if you touch these wires.
definitely. And just last week I was setting up and how do I say, electric heater for sauna for my father, and yeah, I was talking him about how much wattage that you can use for cables that they don't, heat up and lit up the whole place on fire. He was like, I don't understand what you're saying. I was like, well, it's not safe to put this on this high level of wattage, and or otherwise there is a high chance of getting your house on flames. And so, usually I'm keeping my stuff to myself because nobody really doesn't understand that about electric, properties. Well, usually, but most of the times, people do.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah. Woo. What the?
Oh,
Run.
they're in the base.
No 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 no.
Let's attack them.
No 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 no.
I got my gun out.
How many we lost? Actually,
I'll say 22.
yeah, something.
Not many. Oh, I'm gonna do this train now.
Alright, I'm gonna actually expand our wall, and because on this behalf that this hasn't happened yet. Autobots, let's roll out. No, logistic bots. Roll out.
Siinä on noi koot tehty ihan ihmeellisesti.
Laser turrets, let's roll out. You two.
Joo, siis noi vaatteet mitä mä sulle annoin, niin mua ei mikään muu niistä vituta kuin se musta villatakki, mitä mä rakastin kun mä ostin sen, mutta mua vituttaa se, että mä oon niin läski, että mä en mahu siihen. Niin.
That's good,
Se on
I
niin,
suppose.
se on niin kauniin.
It's a copper cable.
Joo.
Copper cable. What do you
Joo,
mean?
siis se näyttää
I think
tosi
they're
mitä
The copper cable. Mm. I'm kind of confused. What do you mean?
I'm just trying to find it too. So,
um, let's press Alt. There's a couple. I think there is 10, 16 machines making. 10 of them are assembling machine 2s, and 6 of them assembling machine Mark 3s are making copper cable.
really,
Alright, good, good.
yeah.
And I have the defensive wall for the last attack. It's done now. They cannot get through. If you look down. Shit! Oh! Ah! Damn. There's the only thing about summer that this
Thank you.
yeah. Sneezing for all kind of dust. Ah. Mm. Feels nasty. Feels like my nostrils are gonna like rip off. Ultimate sneezing. Good thing that you made more speed model production. Good, good.
Yeah, need some more.
So, Maholic, let me ask you something. So, how have you been doing in general? Has been the life, giving you any bad stuff or doing fine? I don't know.
Well, I had a funeral on Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
My, that was a bit sad.
well,
But internet was down for 48 hours. That was a bit sad. I couldn't stream, I had to not stream. That's sad.
you know
And
what's
I
this?
work, and I work 50 hours in my day job. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah. It was just funny that you compared about funeral and internet connection. That's like, well,
Priorities, man.
yeah, well, we live in this world now that internet connection is kind of.
Very important, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, but yeah, funerals. It's just a thing that people die.
Yeah.
That's just the only thing that we cannot yet do, just side away. Like I've been saying that I'm gonna die, but I don't know how and when. so, but eventually it will come to me. So, like with
Well,
yeah,
it's a finite possibility. It's always going to happen.
yeah,
So
but
might as well just enjoy it. Might as well enjoy what you got.
true. So death is the only thing that is absolute to me, and or most of the people in the world, of course, or all of them, and all of the life, probably. Maybe trees will live many hundreds of years, but they cannot avoid that too. Death is always waiting for us. There's this I don't know. We call it Juhannus in Finland, and it's the day that the sun doesn't go down. And I think it's today that the sun will shine through the night. So there is bright light 24 hours.
Oh yeah, today's the shortest day in the year here, so we got like it's really dark.
And we have the opposite in here now.
Yeah.
This day is the actually yeah, this is the shortest no, not shortest, longest day in the year. Yeah. So opposite days. Woo!
Yeah, solstice.
Yeah. So sorry for that. So only thing that, well, people in Finland drink a lot. That's one thing, including me, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to keep it a low profile, yeah. But the thing is that many of my friends today left in somewhere parts of the Finland, and including my girlfriend too. So I'm gonna be alone this weekend. Me and my computer.
Yeah, I'm the same actually. My girl's busy up the
Mm.
coast.
Ah, always something. Well, it's kind of life, but cannot deny for that.
I got a train going out. Let's get
You
over
got?
there or whatever, but I'll just delete the old thing.
All right,
Mm.
that's cool.
Just seems a bit funny having this whole belt.
You have a problem with that. Yeah, I been like, yeah, I think about it like 10 here, but the belt is gonna be full. I was like, well, shit. Well, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it be, and I did. I just left it behind. Oh, so you got those walls piercing. Oh, you too. All right. Uh huh. Mhm. Definitely. Oh, well,
Land.
well, that was
Which
sad.
one, the rocket
Uh,
pad or the rocket pad?
rocket pad on Nauvis. Good. Because if you pick it up Nauvis but without the rocket pad, you will be. If you check on the map, as you can see there, there's this little like worm growing in there. I spawned it in there last time when I came back from, or actually that was the first time I came back from the space. I landed
Yeah.
in about there where there was those big bases of enemies and tried to avoid them and trying to get back to here. Alright, so 50 grenades, maybe 20. Actually, how much is one? You don't need this much. Maybe 10. And walls, yeah. Copy that shit. Military science pack production is going on right now.
Sure.
One of the robots died. Fell down. And Uff,
ympärissä vettä koko ajan.
satisfying.
Se voi olla, että se on liian että ne ei pääse sinne. Pitäisi
Alright, if you can work on
vanha kakkuvuoka tommonen, tai piirakka.
more of those production science back, we have the rails, but we need more electric furnace and maybe more productive module of production. And utility science packs has everything that it needs, so I'm gonna put that running. And what else it does need?
Mä vein pupuille ja
Flying robot frames. I have a production for that too, a nice amount of that.
niinku seinän viereen.
Let's make it 5.
No Jarmo sanoi eilen, kun se kävi katteleen noin
And
mansikat.
last thing,
Sanoi, että ei
a low density structures, yeah.
kato, kun niin, että mä just siksi laitoin sitä kurkkuu ja porkkanaa.
It's just gonna use 3, so let's make it 6.
Saa sen veden siinä samalla.
Alright, utility science packs production is going on, so more now we need electric furnace production and little buff up for production science packs.
Kun mä huomasin, kun näytin, että kun nyt on ajettu tuo nurmikko niin matala.
Yeah, down. Let's put my
Alright.
range down.
Ja nythän se
And while you're doing that,
ihan niinku niille
you have to wait
näkee, niin
because
miten ne on.
I will be right back. Yeah, I'm using you as my worker. The boss is gonna go do something else. Yeah, I'll be right back. Couple minutes.
Niinpä. Niinpä. Viime vuonnahan mä kannoin tonne männyn juurelle niin satoja litroja vettä ämpärin. Aina 2 ämpärin kerralla ja sit kävi uudestaan täyttää ja juona 10 litraa per ämpäri, niin kyllä varmaan 5 lenkkiä aina teessä oli 100 litraa. Niin, siis mä vaan niinku kippasin koko ämpärin, se kato, kun on niin kuiva maa, niin se on aika kova. Ja se levii sinne itsestään sitten, niin kyllä mä väitän, että osa siitä nurmikosta pelastui ihan sillä. Koska sit rupes niinku myöhemmin kesällä rupes tulemaan niitä sateita. Mut silloin just keväällä ja alkukesästä kun oli. Mä aina iltasiin kato, kun eihän se olisi palannut vaan, jos mä olisin päivällä vienyt sinne kuumalle nurmikolle vettä. Niin. Täytyy varmaan rupea tekemään nyt se samaa. Kaikki noi vesisateet, mitä piti nyt tulla, niin on siirtynyt kokonaan. Toi Kinnunen, kun makaa tuossa auringossa, niin se lähettää ihan henkihievärissä. Niin ne menee aina rikki vaan. Mutta nyt otat tässä aina aurinkoa ja sitten rasvaat illalla ja laat kunnolla. Ja alkaa tulee sinne näkkypäivät. Lähten kaikki, mitä tunnemmaksi tulee, niin sitä enemmän noin kaikki virheet läpi. Mullakin kun on ruvennut tulee noita suonikkohylmöitä, niin sen jälkeen kun mulla oli se syöpä, kun alkoi jalat turpoisille, niin
Alright, so more research. Alright, we have the military and utility science pack production going on. So, only thing there is a lot of things that gonna need production science pack research, but we can do different things before those get done. No, not that one.
Siis ihan nykyään tehdään tuolla niinku kauneuskirurgiassakin, mutta sit se on vaan aika kallista hommaa. Mut sitten taas jos tehdään niinku lääketieteellisesti, niinku, että saa niinku sairaudenhoitoa, niin sitten se ei itselle tule maksaa niin paljon.
Things that are not gonna cost us space science packs, we can do those.
No ei mullakaan pahoja vielä, mut kyllä ne niinku
And
häiritsee.
those that are not gonna use production science packs.
On se koko ajan pikkuhiljaa laskenut. Tässä liikkuu vaan enemmän.
Have you ever used combat robots
3 päivän
in any sorts?
niin.
I think I've tried them out long ago, but not really, no.
Yeah.
Kunnolla fokusta poltti ja kun meni niin kramppiin, laitti reisiä ja pohjelti katsetta. Selkähän vatsalihaksi. Oli vaikea mennä vessanpöntöllekin istua, kun sattui niin saatana.
Alright, so let me check on. Most of things are using space science packs, but we can go for more logistic slots
Niskan takaa rupeet nostelemaan
and trash
kilon painoa tälleen näin.
slots.
Rupee kiinteytyy. Onko sulla Allilla? Alli.
Maybe the braking force is good too, so the trains will go higher speeds all the time, or most of the time that they can.
Niskan takaa. Näin.
And let's go with these two,
Katsot vaikka jonkun
and that should be doing it.
tarvii ottaa puolenkin konkin painamiseen. Rupeaa
And
kiinteytymään.
until we get
Sitten ihan riittää, että omaan
the
kädellä-
production science packs.
Kyllä se silläkin kiinteytyy. Se on vaan vähän hankala paikka, että siinä joutuu tekemään vähän enemmän treeniä, että se kiinteytyy.
Yeah, it's not enough red circuits.
Alright, I have to do that more.
Aina Ronin luo. Eikö sä Ronille sydämen?
Do you have beacons?
No beacon production is made, but we can do that.
Eikö Ronin luomaa?
Or
I
do,
think that's the best way for the rigs.
or actually, wait a second.
Eikö se huomaa?
Where is the beacon?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah, researched it.
Oh God, where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Roni.
Oh yeah, we are not gonna get it. We need energy science packs and space science packs, and energy science pack production is not in the way yet. So
Oh, yeah.
Roni. Huomaa nyt, kun sä käyt monta kertaa käynyt. No niin, nyt me Ronille. Noin, nyt on. Joo. Nyt Roni huomas, nyt on kaikki hyvin.
gonna put the the rocket. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna build a rocket, cargo rocket again. Maybe should do this too, maybe. Satellite rocket silo, I don't know. Not sure if there is any use for that right now, but maybe more production for space scaffoldings. And I think we need more production for flying robot frames. It's not that I don't have resources for them, it's just that the production is really slow.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna make more of those. Or actually we have and I am building the cargo rocket again, so we can get that done. And in order to think about what we are gonna need for those 4 science packs, the production, we're gonna need a lot of space scaffoldings for get more space in the space. So to build those machines that are gonna produce certain stuff. and I have to make some certain machines in the space too. Like there's so many things: astrometrics laboratory, biochemical laboratory, decontamination facility, electromagnetics, genetics, gravimetrics, growth, hypercooler, laser lab, particle accelerator, plasma generator, radiation lab, maybe more thermal radiation, spectrothermy, supercomputer, telescope, thermodynamics laboratory. So many things. Oh god. And only thing that's gonna bother me a little bit is that some of the recipes have a percentage of success, you know. So there's a chance that some of them won't work that easily.
Where does this rocket fuel come from?
It's in here.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Kato. Roni. Paavo aina on fiksu, kun toi tuuletin pyörii. Se menee aina tohon makaan.
Mm.
Nyt on mukaan.
Do the thruster suit.
On myself, yeah, but nothing else.
landmines.
Hmm?
Landmines.
Yeah.
Do you make life support canisters?
Hmm?
Do you make life support canisters?
Um. No, I don't, but I have the facility in here or up there, I think.
That's right.
Here, I found it. You're just gonna need water. There is. I just put it there.
Ah, you're making me.
Yeah, I had it on. Otherwise, I would not have this suit on me right now, but.
Doesn't you need empty ones?
Yeah, I think you need. Life support canisters. Hmm.
How do you put another life center?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's all that stuff.
Hmm. Interesting. Let me check on quick. Oh. So you're gonna need water.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can make water canister thing in here.
Oh yeah,
So
that's a good idea.
so here fill water barrel. Yep. No provider just here. Put a requester just here. But a 10 there. Yeah, you can now request them if you want. The water barrels, yeah. But you have to also make an assembling machine that just gonna give them away. And also that it's gonna give the empty barrels back in the logistic system.
So, that's just. How do you convert the?
Hmm.
How do you convert the water to? Either the.
You need just the assembling machine that's gonna um, open up those, you know. So you kind of ordered them in wrong place, I suppose. I'm gonna fix this for ya. So there you go.
Oh,
Amazing. Oh,
could be useful. I don't know. I just
50.
wanted to make it.
Yeah, 50
I just want
liters.
to make. I just want to make one thruster suit. What seems to be requesting though? It's so slow. Oh, electric wire. Cool. You made almost 6 ago. Yeah, it's producing my thruster suit.
Yay.
Yay.
Hmm.
Whoop. Good. Good upgrade. And get these robots power and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't put many of them. Oh, too many. These RTGs don't do much power. 300 kilowatts.
Yeah.
So,
But we're not gonna get better until we research more. Railgun. Nice. But when I said there's some stuff that, like the material science packs, energy, biology, and astronomics, but the most of the research isn't using that many even. Well, some of them are using a lot of actually, but of the science packs. And later on. Yep. Tesla gun. Nice.
these life support facilities look cool.
We have a problem.
What's the problem?
All of our uranium 235 is gone.
What do you mean, John?
We don't have it anymore.
What do you mean?
All of the 600 is in here. What the fuck?
You fixing this, Chase?
Well, that's weird. Hmm. That should not be in there.
No. Maybe because it got more efficient. It took a while to get in.
I don't know. Makes me wonder.
It's pretty complicated.
But it works.
Yeah. It's 80 in both, so they seem to be working.
Just weird. I don't know. Maybe something went wrong.
Mm.
Hmm. Not really sure. Hmm.
Yeah, get them back to production slowly.
Yay.
No red circuits though.
Some more of that, I suppose.
There's not much plastic skin delivered. Might bump into a Krista.
Yeah. Let me check. Plastic is doing good, yeah.
This far away, so it's frozen to like too much.
Yeah. Hmm.
What's that landmines? I want to get some landmines produced. I'll play with these. Let's get explosives. Let's get explosives. Whole stuff on water. Oh, that's nice.
Alright.
Oh, robots.
Rocket is done over 50% now, so there's
Nice.
that.
Oh, being tough close to the iron mine.
Hmm.
Good damage there.
Yeah. It's, have to build more defensive in there. Oh, what is the holdup with the are we not pumping enough oil? It's filling up, but it's not filling up that fast. That oil carriage. Little by little it's getting depleted. That oil site.
Mm.
Low
That
yield.
needs speed modules.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of empty over there.
There's one actually oil patch in between
Mine
stone and
got,
uranium.
mine got destroyed. I didn't manage to rehook it up last time.
Alright.
When you're away, they attacked and destroyed a bunch of the oil wells.
Alright. Well, that's good.
Alright, landmines. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. I look forward to my landmine paradise. It's gonna be good. Let's do it quick. Awesome, we're making landmines. Alright, let's try and put some down. Yeah, let's find a space for that attack, okay. I request heaps of landmines.
Yeah.
Like, I request 1,000 of them, so. Make them all, buddy, make them all. Make as many as you can make.
Oh, that's actually bad. Yeah. So just noticed that there was a meteor strike on those train tracks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fix that.
Oh, do it, stop it.
Yeah, some of the one electric pole was destroyed. So
I need some construction bots out here. Just repair jobs.
just repairing this.
I'm guessing it automatic repair packs. Well, I've got 100 mines, so I'd like to buy that.
Good amounts. Alright, fixed.
Do you make robots, construction robots anywhere?
No, but there is space in here. And
Should we make some? Those are there, but they're not being produced. You just do that.
I just changed it.
Alright.
Just changed it.
That's 150 robots, construction robots for my road report.
Well, those are being produced right now. %62 done on the rocket. Running smoothly, I would say. But even though the rocket, when it's done, need to think about how many machines we need for certain type of production. There's that. And then there is this waste that we have to process too. Like data cards, advanced circuits.
Oh yeah, Factorio robots. That was quick.
Yay.
Yeah, from a PS2.
Hmm. Then we need one of those. At least. Maybe two. So many things to actually think about.
Oh god. Alright. I'll be right back. Just gonna go use the bathroom. And then we have to think about the space instead. The thing is that we are gonna have to use a lot of maybe production science packs in the space. The machines are fast, really fast, but in order to get everything like, well, how do I say, packed up or working properly, then we're gonna need production science packs. And a lot more solar panels. More energy. The good thing about space that the solar panels is producing 888% more energy. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. And of course, closer to the sun, the more energy.
Otitko Jarmosta kahvia? Jarmo!
What's that like the little small details of little meteor impacts? It's cool.
So, rocket is 72% done. Low density structures are lacking, but they're being made. Most of them probably goes for utility science packs, so
Not enough glass. Glass is not enough.
right now is it because of the sand?
It's not enough glass. There's only two making glass.
Alright,
So one's not making because there's no stone. So maybe the request is insufficient. I'll bump it up.
alright.
Yeah, there's no stone half the time. Oh, the ratio's all funny. It's 20:8. Way out of sync. Where's the stone anyway?
Down there.
Stone. It's slow to get it. Actually, it's almost run out. The stone run. It's not fast enough. Let's start with this. Should be alright. Stone limitations is time. all the things. There should be enough now. Going. Let's have a look at the glass now. Yeah, it's plenty of glass now.
Jalanjuoksulla kyllä.
Yeah, problem solved.
Nice.
What's the sand for the glass as well?
Maybe more speed on the furnaces too. Or more furnaces.
Let's use those. I think it's 6 now.
Then I'll leave it mark up on those machines. We're gonna need 3 of these at least. You're gonna try a suicide attempt.
Oh, that's not. Put some mines down.
Can we die them
We're putting.
on them?
Eh? I
So
don't know. I don't know. You might then.
No.
Oh, you're right. You're scared. Could have gone boom. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I'll just go deconstruct all that. I can build that again the robots. I've got 900 landmines.
Pretty
That's a
decent.
landmine. That's just from that one chemical plant making explosives. Funny. The chest only can store 10 as well, but I've got requests for 1,000, so this keeps making them. Yeah, that increasing the plastic buffer for the range difference seems to have helped. There's one fact about these: if your different ingredients are far away, you have to change the ratios, the requests, not the ratios of production, but the ratios based on distance.
Yeah.
Because the bots aren't smart enough. So the glass is still a little bit lagging. They're not going all the time. These low density structures.
Yeah.
What's that?
What is what?
I think sound playing from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from.
Hmm.
That was really weird. Oh, one died near me. How do the robots die next to you? Do you die?
No, you just lose health, or you know,
Oh.
they're not making so much of damage.
Yeah, so you're playing a sand. You definitely get more
What is going on?
oh, it's
Oh,
not producing.
something happened on the uranium site. They got an attack from weird angle.
Oh. Yeah. Very weird. How'd they get in there?
I don't know. That's the. I don't have
That's so
answers.
weird. It's like right up from the south and gone north.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a great place to go.
But there's like turrets everywhere. They have to go like from that point straight up.
Yeah, that's straight up.
One of the radars got destroyed.
Do you need any stone bricks?
There's a well, those are my only stone brick production.
Oh, good. Stone.
Alright, no, that's not it. Yeah, this one is the thing that I need. Recycling facility.
Oh, what's this?
I have to get rid of the scrap that comes out of some of the recipes. Yeah. And have to process it into something else.
Oh, you get all this stuff back.
So the space assembling machines are used for some of the recipes. So that I have to make them in order to make the machines in the space to make the things that we're gonna need in the space. Then these rough data storages are gonna be sended into space too. And we can only process them into policed data storages in the space. So only thing that we're gonna be able to make are these rough data storage substrates. Nothing else. How many things actually to handle? Then we need to send the ore and stone somewhere else if there is that occurring. Same with the heavy oil. Same, we have to build this kind of machine up in the space too, because of the possible scrap that's gonna come out of some of the recipes.
Wow, we're actually gobbling up all that stone we get still.
Still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's keeping all 4 chests at about 50.
Alright.
Just grabbing it all.
We have to actually buff the stone drain and stone drilling. Yeah, it's not enough. I can handle that. Or if you want, you said it yourself before we started that you can handle the deliver of the stuff. So more drills on the stone and another wagon also for the stone.
I think we need faster belts actually.
Ah, shit. Faster belts.
Yeah, we're just running out of stone. Belts drained.
We don't have. I don't know. Do we have enough production science packs going on? Maybe. Let's go with this one so we can get the blue belts going on. We need more. But yeah, yeah, more wagons. The stone is already stacked up in the storage chests. So there should be another wagon on the stone. So it's gonna be lasting longer in here.
Goes pretty quick.
And you have to make more storage chest. Yeah, good. In there, and also same goes with that place, the stone drilling. So in there, in here, everywhere. And all of the iron blade furnaces are in use right now. Damn. Alright, we are gonna need probably another wagon for iron drilling too for that machinery lane that's gonna be producing iron blades. We're gonna need more iron ore. Or actually, to just last it longer. We have a lot of iron in the storage, iron plates, so it's not gonna be a problem, but it's gonna be a problem later on. If you deal with the stone, I can deal with the iron plate production. Mumbling.
Yeah, I'm half asleep.
Oh yeah, the time. The
I don't have
difference.
the resources to make a cargo wagon. But yeah, you can make the cargo wagon.
Yep, sure.
I'm gonna have to make the belts and stuff ring. Wow, still on steel as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, I'm gonna
That's
make a
right.
wagon for the steel, bringing more ore for that too. Damn, a lot of things actually are lacking off. We're starting to use a lot of resources. Alright, and next time the trains will come here, I'm just gonna throw the wagons after them. And then I need more stuff actually. Alright, so a wagon after you. Thank you. Now waiting for the steel train to come here and just gonna bring a wagon after that too. What about the iron drilling? Yeah, it's still doing fine. The chests are, you know, stacking up and waiting for another deliver. So the production of drilling, it's not like a problem, but just the delivery of resources is just too slow, or not long lasting, let's say. So oh, come on, fast. Yeah, got it. And for the stone too, when it appears in here, what about how much there is stone in the train? When you come next time in here, I'm just gonna throw the second wagon. After that, your stone thingy will. Alright. And there it comes. There we go. Alright. That's good. I'm gonna get some more resources. Alright, gimme. Bring me the good stuff, robots. Alright, I have everything that I need, and now I'm going back.
Yeah, even the coppers. Oh, that one's fine. That one's not.
Hmm.
There's no iron ore, so we
Alright, so now
this was start producing a bit much more.
some reason the trains will turn manual when you put another wagon in them. So can you check on the stone train or actually I can do it from here. Some reason they turn into manual for some reason. And these will fill up nice and steady. Alright. And we're waiting for logistic 3 so we can get even faster belts. And we're gonna probably need more iron mining sites.
Oh, nice. We've got 2.4k stone here now, so we've got a bit of a backlog.
Alright, that's cool.
I think the iron's holding up base anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and the steel is gonna run out soon. So this will help them a little bit, but there's we're mining this patch at maximum. So this is not gonna give us more production that we are already making. Unless we're getting more mining productivity and faster belts, and then we're gonna get more out of this 5.1 million iron patch. But we are gonna probably need one of the patches more. So there is one, there's 7.8 million, 5 million, and down there is 4.4. A little bit of enemy bases around them, but we can just figure something out. And just get the trains going on.
How come we got power poles going to the enemy base?
Hmm.
So that those built to your power poles or
Oh yeah, those. There was something that I tried to do that the enemies won't spawn, but they did still spawn in the area that I saw with the radar. So I was like, what the fuck? And they destroyed the radars. So I was just trying to prevent, enemy base spawning, but it didn't work out. They still spawned, and I don't know why.
That's smarter now.
Yep. Alright, so the iron trains now coming back along. I think that there's missing a couple chests in the steel line. Have to watch out for that train. Don't wanna die like you.
Hey, I was like 5 tiles away from the train line.
Oh, well, still,
It's like
yeah.
you get ran over. I was like, what? Aww.
So let's
I
check
think
on the chests. Yeah? Tell me. What is it?
We've got 1,000 landmines.
Why? Oh god. Well,
Like a blueprint for them.
yeah, why not?
So try it out. Like how put one radio tower, power pole, robot tower, and then surround it with mines. The whole thing, like the whole area, and then see what the enemy does.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like,
Just can
like
imagine.
do they chain react or there's one tile at a time?
I think it's one tile at a time.
Oh, okay.
If it was a chain reactor, oh, one tiny biter comes along and it goes. Front line explodes. I would otherwise say that we are able to go to space, but the thing is that we are definitely not having so much stuff that we're actually gonna need in there. So this is the third launch that we're gonna make. But the thing is just that we're gonna need a lot of different machinery in the space, and I don't wanna go there anymore unless I have to, and I wanna build every machine that I need to right now, mid automation logic systems that I need, and that's it. So that's why even the second and the first wasn't like planning, but the second was a little bit. I did some couple things planned about the science packs, how many research, but now the cargo rocket is ready, but now that I am able to make the science packs, now I'm making the plans for how many machines the science packs are gonna need. later on for each of them. So, well, it can be a lot actually, but yeah. Most of the science packs, only that is missing is the production science packs. And that's just that. Oh, come on. Can I do this? And if it's 100. Good. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, the cargo rocket is done. But the planning for the space, is it done? I'm gonna need a lot of planning to do. And the production science pack is lacking of production modules. So, and the production modules is lacking of red circuits. But every machinery that is making red circuits is on the full run. So there's that again. So more production. The iron lines, I think they're filling up, but yeah, the ore is filling up. So even the everything is kind of backing up again on the iron, but on the steel, well, it's raising. It's raising again. So we're not using so much steel right now that we have to worry about, but we might have to do more production or speed for the steel later on, and probably will have to make more furnace setups down there. Yeah, and from that point we have to just make more roboports that's gonna collect the needed steel, and yeah, little by little, but everything should be working out later on. So even with the 40 hours, 43 hours now, 44 maybe, we have still a lot of things to do in order to get everything work like we want to. And maybe the end game about in this mod is just to have that spaceship, like to think that you can just fly off the planet and go to another place without using cargo rockets. Whoosh. So that's why I made a space assembling machine manufacturer, but we're not making enough low density structures and we're not making enough glass. So more glass is needed. And I'm gonna do something about it right now. But the sand might be still in a good position, I think. Is it?
Maybe.
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 Maybe. Alright, so now I'm gonna copy that. Place it here, here, and here. Alright, more glass production. I made 6 more furnaces making glass. Alright. And now I'm gonna do actually the rough subrates. Yeah, but there's that. God damn it. actually had one plan for this that I can actually do for the cargo rocket. There's some stuff that I have to do in a logic system that when they're at certain amount we're not gonna need more. But in order to do that, I had a good plan for that too. So I'm gonna make that happen. And it's based on logic system, of course, so there's gonna be a little bit of signals that's gonna determine the amount
Well,
needed.
I'll put down on my landmines.
Landmine. Oh my god. What? That's a huge amount. Just.
No blueprint for it. You want a copy?
But you know the funny thing? That the landmines, even if they're in the same. They're like in the blocks, you know? You can see that they're not in the straight lines.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't like click them straight in there.
Yeah, but it's not that. That even if you make the straight lines, the landmines won't go in the straight lines.
Yeah, they were wonky.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get their attention over here and see what they do.
All right.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Hello,
Man.
hello. It's Maholic here, and welcome.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Hello.
Run, run!
Run.
You're gonna die. Ah! Oh, they're walking. Oh, what? Those aren't that strong.
Yeah, two of them died.
Two landmines. Two landmines.
I got 1,000 there.
Oh god. I can make them mad if you like to.
Oh, that's right. I just wanted to see if I can get them.
Come on, run. I might be able to run them. Alright. These are strong.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that they're plus 20% damage, of course. And 250 plus 20%, that's actually kind of a lot more explosive
And
damage.
And it's a 6-tile AoE, so attacking a pack, you'll get 6 radius.
Oh
So
god.
all front lines will get smacked.
Alright, hey, come on. Ah!
Spitters. I can't hear it. They don't. Um,
Am I faster than them? No, 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 no. Run! Those are strong. Those definitely are strong. I didn't know that. I was just thinking that, mines. Ah, god, who needs them? But just realized that I didn't know that they can kill that easily.
yeah, pretty good. I got my reserve back of mines back here. I can redeploy. I just put them next so I get a blueprint.
So it produces 4 landmines with 2 explosive, 1 steel. That's kind of cheap, I must say that. Whoosh. You're one kind of destroyer, aren't you?
Oh, it's fun.
Well, definitely is. Uh, did you make the yeah, there it is. We just need to deliver those repair packs to the roboports.
Yeah, they should do it themselves. The robots go around
Oh, should they?
construction line.
But
Yeah, they should do. But we can stuff it in there if we want to. I can go a red arm, stuff it in there. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't. The construction robots won't take the repair packs from the chests, so we have to deliver the repair packs to the one of the roboports. Then they will use them. Yeah.
Well, those 100 are for me anyway. So I got
Yeah.
100 on my request. But yeah, I got 205 now. I need 5. There you go. Thank you to the robots. And they're going to keep relaying the minefield as well, which is what I find amusing. It's like genius. Like, look at them going down to the robots, just relaying my minefield.
uh,
You can probably just do a one or two thick tile radius, and with robots they can just keep it replenished fine.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going to deconstruct that and remove it, but it's hard to do that.
Too bad. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I could definitely deconstruct it. I was thinking like where can I put it, which actually might be useful. Like that was kind of like just a fun place to see what they do. They get their attention.
Attention, please.
Well, they basically relayed the minefield already, plus all the extra ones that were missing. I actually want to do the whole thing. I mean, every single tile, the whole group. I don't think I need that much now. After I see how much damage it did just to that army of them, they didn't use any.
Mm.
They got like 2 deep, like 2 tiles deep. That's it. And I got like 10 tiles deep.
Yeah. But that doesn't. That definitely means that most of the times you don't have to use the lasers anymore.
No, you just use these.
Because those are strong. Those are definitely strong. Even the big biters just die with one. Or maybe two. But still, and 6 tiles of damage. So the range is large.
Hmm. Yes, you like hit multiple at once.
Yeah. That's quite of a thing, I must say that.
I guess like visually that looks quite cool. Like lots of little pins.
Yeah.
It's a hamburger. I got a hamburger, I think. We got the bun and the patty.
Patty.
I'm actually making more mines. Maybe I might bump it up to 100, 250 spare. So keep the love going, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, we need production modules for space too. The machines are extremely fast to produce stuff, but we need so we can use a lot of
Oh look,
production.
they're attacking. They're attacking South too. Let's ran up to the wall. I don't know
Uh,
how fast these big guys.
mm, yeah, they are.
But the repair
Yeah,
pretty quick anyway.
that's the coolest thing about that. I don't have to worry about.
So the good thing about doing this line is I can now real straight line it,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a thin line of mines. Now we're gonna lay them in the front of the wall, quite far back. You can see they come on for a party.
Yeah, and oh yeah, actually, if you have the you made the explosive production, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We should just make where is it? Cliff explosive production too, because
Oh, don't like glass.
yeah, I don't like them, but still, it's a good defensive option. You know, you can
Oh,
easily
early game.
yeah, early game, but now
That's annoying.
yeah, they're in my way, so I want to get rid of them. And
Oh, okay.
because of the enemies that they're not like opposing a threat to me, so I don't have to fear the enemies anymore. But only thing that I just need is more space for stuff that's gonna come later on the future. Alright, but actually, you can see now our
Yeah,
iron.
got them requested.
Yeah.
I'll make 10 cliff explosives.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll put 20 buff, but that'll be enough.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
So whenever you mark it, the construction robots will blow it up for you. You know that adds. Yes, mark it and the robots will blow it up.
true. So if you can see on the iron production on steel and oh, well, the steel is kind of running empty now, but
Mm.
when the let's say you see the back storage chest on the second wagon, they're gonna run first out, but then you can see the train is already back, but the belt line was full of iron even still. So now we added a second wagon, so it's gonna keep the red belt full until that time that the train is gonna come back. But the thing is that I'm not sure about the steel. We're using so much of steel that it or was there maybe we are. I don't know. But anyways, we're packing up the rocket silo and doing different kind of things. And of course, I would like you to see the space. Of course, it's kind of cool. It was
Oh,
a,
I've seen it on the video.
of course, but it's different when you do it yourself.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of fun actually. I've been like thinking about how much the mod producer or that make this mod had to do different kind of coding to get different kind of things to work in this. But like I said, I was like funny about thinking about this space scaffold platform, space platform scaffold. Yeah. So it's kind of landfill, if you think about it. If your space platform scaffold is landfill, and the space is the sea or water, and you use the space platform scaffold to get it out.
So I put that C block. I mean,
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah. So the space platform scaffold is the landfill, and the sea is no, and the space is the sea. So you have to make more landfill so you can get further on there. But of course, what is happening on here? Oh, I thought there was some attack. All right, so yeah. Mm, what else? And of course, there's this space platform plating that you can run on top of that even faster. 150% more. So 50% more speed. So that's kind of, if you think about concrete, stone bricks, yeah, different kind of things. Well, but many things to think about. So that's
You know
definitely. Hmm?
your light oil is maxed out
What? Where?
in the storage tank.
Storage tank?
Up here, Ryan.
What do you mean?
So it's maxed out, which means it would stop the production of those things.
Mix it out. How is that possible?
Yeah.
Where? Where
Right.
exactly? Yeah, yeah, but I'm looking at it, but
24K light oil, so it means it stops producing from all those factories.
oh yeah, but um, if you come here to look at these chemical plants, these are all sorted out, I suppose. Even if the light oil is going full, it's gonna be turning into petroleum gas. So there's no worrying that. There's lubricant, and if there isn't enough lubricant, then this pump that's gonna pump the heavy oil for cracking into light oil, it's gonna stop. So I kinda don't have a problem except one thing.
Lu- Lubricant's getting a bit low.
Yeah, well,
So you're not
the
producing any heavy oil.
the pump is going on all the time right now, so shit. But petroleum gas is doing okay, I suppose. It's the light oil is cracking all the time into petroleum gas on those 5 chemical plants. Maybe if you want to, you can build more chemical plants that is cracking light oil into petroleum gas to get it even faster.
Hmm.
Not sure if I need more. Maybe for now, yeah, definitely. This is weird. Oh, hey, can you make on the plastic 5 more fast inserters? Those are too slow. I just realized that. That is one thing. So the output inserters has to be
Yeah.
faster. Yeah. There is that is one fault that we're not using enough petroleum gas for making everything in control. And alright, that's good. What about the sulfur? Maybe you can see on the sulfur or maybe
Most of
not.
them aren't producing. They're all filled up.
Yeah. Hmm. And I made a backup system on petroleum gas that is producing solid fuel too, but hmm. Or should we change that one thing? We're using solid fuel for trains, but should we change it for rocket fuel? And we are using the solid fuel for making the rocket fuel. I don't know.
Good do.
So there is that possibility.
Yeah, heaps of solid fuel.
Yeah, definitely. But if we are gonna be using rocket fuel as the fuel for the trains, we might just get the production going on a little bit. equally.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's that. That's one possibility. Alright. What about the space assembling machines? Gonna check on them. 27. So most of the machines use just one space assembling machine. So, but most of stuff that we have to do, we have to think about them in here before we go into space and build these machines in there. So astrometrics, biochemical lab, decom decontamination facility, electromagnetics lab, genetics lab, gravimetrics lab, growth facility, hypercooler, laser lab. We're gonna need these. Sorry,
What?
I don't know. He had something to say. Mechanical lab, particle accelerator, plasma generator, radiation lab, thermal radiator, um, maybe one recycling facility for space, spectrometer facility, supercomputer, telescope, thermodynamics lab. That's about it. Those are the machines that we're gonna need. And the thing is that we're not gonna need one. We have to make many of them because, well, God, there's so many things that actually needs to be making of because of the science packs. They're gonna need a lot of different things. But yeah, but
Why is logistics 3 taking so long?
what do you mean?
It's just taking forever research.
Oh,
Put it in a box.
the production science packs are lacking of productivity modulus, and the productivity modulus are lacking of
Let's go.
exactly. So
Oh,
what?
looks like
So we
there's
need to do
rocks in
something.
mine. Plenty of rocks now.
All right, that's good. That's really good.
Iron plates and I'll buff them.
All right, do that. I'm gonna do something about the red circuits. A little bit more machinery for those. Maybe 6, right? Maybe 6 more.
Oh. Oh. Hits are so fast. It's like, what got damaged? And it's like, what? Oh, it's we repaired.
Lol.
paino menee liian kovaksi, niin se pysyy vähän niin kuin paikallaan. Silloin pesitään niin ainakin yksi varsinkin pesä on tosi komean. Tuolla voisin olla usein.
I should just blueprint like half that area in my own game.
Damn.
Se varmaan peilaa. Ai ja.
Alright, more machinery doing its job.
Glass, iron, more red. Buff, big buff. So you got different places, so you can take any stuff you want when it goes, or
Yeah. Cliffs. Well, maybe down there. If we're gonna expand on south, there's some cliffs. Later on, we're gonna get rid of the enemy bases, of course, and make more furnace setups.
Probably no need to get rid of the new bases. You can probably still north, destroy your old base.
Well, yeah, true.
But I guess like your old city,
Nah,
leave it there.
we can just destroy it and or just remove everything and use it in the new base, all the stuff. And the only thing that is left is that we don't have space because we there is this lake, as you can see. So we need more space for trains. So we need to get rid of that lake, or expand a little by little and make more rail connections and stations up here on the north of this.
Mm. That lake's not that bad, is it?
Hmm?
This is,
Um,
yeah.
Yawning.
I don't seem to attack my mines. I'm not attacking.
Yeah, there's some times they're acting a little bit weird.
I got a little army down there. They're
Ja
not
no toi ovi.
coming up.
The AI is working in mysterious ways. I must say that.
Maybe they did attack, but the radius is so big that they died far away.
Uh, funny times, funny times.
No, I got their attention. Will I make it back in the snow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kind of do die quite far away from the actual mine. Oh, one got close. Oh wow, I just destroyed a whole heap of them from the slime. Destroyed like, 12 mines in one go. That's my fault for like being in range for them to hit me. But the robots come out and relay my minefield. That's nice.
Uh, God damn you.
So funny.
Definitely is, yeah.
You can do like ASCII art, eyes and stuff in a mouth, big smiley face.
Yeah?
Yeah, I might go make a smiley face.
Smiley face. Do you know what is weird about those mines?
Hmm.
You cannot see them in the map.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Strange.
Invincible. Yeah.
There you go, got some eyes.
Alright, logistic tree is almost at the door. That is a good thing.
Maybe you can run away and just drop mines to your getaway plan. Might try that. Alright, wait for mines. 18 mines? Let's try and see if I can get their attention. And run away.
You're like, hey, I'm over here, and then you must say, you must laugh at um, like a
Oh.
like a little child that is annoying some old neighborhood man. Yeah, running away. Yeah, just like that. The biter, the biters are like, every time and again and again and again. dead. Just fucking dead. Oh my god.
Oh, those red circuits are pumping out.
Logistic tree. Yay, blue belts.
Yay.
Applause.
Oh, it's a factory.
40 hours and blue belts finally. I had a chance to do this, but I was like, nah, I don't need it, not yet. Maybe some other time, but now it's here.
Nice. Yeah, we've got like 200 glass, 157 blues.
Every one of the low density structure machines are running now, so that means that there is enough glass.
Yeah, there's 200 spare glass. So I mean, it's actually spare.
So that is a good thing.
A lot of spare batteries.
Yeah. What about the reds? Still empty?
Yeah, there is.
Alright, shit.
That's right, I mean, I'm not gonna say it. We can go with it. Fuck the sound. Is that you?
Hmm?
What's that sound?
What sound?
Hmm.
I was scratching myself. It was tickling. I needed to scratch. Alright, so I'm gonna think about how many machineries we're gonna need for all of those four different space science packs, yeah, I think. There's gonna be a lot of actually. Because every different recipe has to have own machinery making them. Then I have to think about, because there is that it's gonna produce something, but also at the same time it's gonna produce something else that has to be reprocessed into something else. So always everything is going like a circles, recycling things. That it's gonna be hard, I must say that. How to do it? Don't know. Then there's this different kind of fluids, biosludged, different kind of biomass, experimental bioculture, nutrient vat, microgravity wood growth, microgravity fish growth, biosludge from experimental biomass. bioprocessing methane to crude oil. So many things. Same goes with this one. We're gonna need a lot of different. We need coal. We need light oil up into space, glass, iron plates, so we can produce different kind of stuff for each of those, science packs.
Is there any way to land blueprint landfill to get rid of a lake?
Yeah,
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Damn
God damn it.
I guess you want some water
Water.
behind.
So how many machines? I'm gonna need my notepad and just gonna start calculating a little bit. So what is the minimum amount of machines that we're gonna need to produce even, well, those science packs, because there's so many different kind of machinery that we have to do that's gonna produce different kind of components, and there's that. So I have to think.
How do you expand? How do you expand the radius of a blueprint for like a one tile thing to three tile thing?
Not sure.
You see what I do?
I don't know.
Oh, I do plus. Oh my god, just push plus. Oh my god. Oh my god, this okay, that lake's been gone by the way. Just watch it get gobbled up by my robot.
So the terrace. What the fuck? Oh, it was the autosave. I thought something went wrong. So, what is using this one? Yeah.
I'm playing the lake by the way.
Oh, damn.
You don't mind
Nah, it's fine. Cool with it. So these are gonna at least need 3 of those. So 3 telescopes are need. Telescopes, yeah. 3x telescopes. Just gonna mark them here so I can remember that, so I don't have to study them again. Telescopes, alright. And these can be only made in the space with the space, or yeah, space manufactory is the machine. I have one in the space already, so we have to use that. Ah, so many things. Oh god, horrible.
Where do you make inserters? Where do you make them?
I think they're down there, where you just came from. Somewhere in there. There's one Mark II assembling machine making them.
Oh.
I think. Just try to find it. I'm not really sure where it was, but yeah.
That's right.
But you can order them, of course.
Yeah, just wanna see what ones I need. So I need the green ones automated.
So now I have to think about thermal radiator, hypercooler. I have to build those to get thermofluid into minus 100 Celsius. Oh, so many things to actually think about. And I don't want to go to space without having good plan, because it's kind of expensive, It's gonna take time on producing those elements. to get the rocket going on. So this is the third launch that we're gonna make. I wanna, you know, have everything in under control, automated this time. Then I can automate the rocket launches and something like that. I don't know. But it must be that I have to go with the rocket in these early first stages because there is large chance that the rocket will fail and most of the stuff will go breaking up again and I have to do something. So in order to actually get that in correction, there is this rocket survivability. This is so cheap, what the fuck? This is very cheap, what the why? Why is it so cheap? What the fuck?
What's cheap?
8 science packs each of those astronomic, space, chemical, logistic, automation. 8 of them. What? What? What is this? No, really, what is this? This is very cheap. Wow. I didn't know that. So at least 3 telescopes are needed. Sorry, I have a pen in my mouth. Just trying to check everything. This is a multispectral astrometric analysis. So many things to actually, like, you have to remember so many things. The recipes are complex. And still you have to do everything in space to get it work, you know? Oh god, I'm just like, let's go saying, my brain equals
Yeah, trouble.
if that would be that easy. Yeah. So what about this one? I can use a supercomputer to turn junk data cards into something useful. But there is a chance that it will fail, so I have to use the recycling facility. Yeah. This is bad. But at least 3 telescopes are needed, I suppose. And maybe with this one, so maybe 2 oh no, 4. Let's make 4 telescopes. The fourth one is making this. Visible observation data to astronomic observation data. That's good. Oh, maybe I need more. This is the most reliable version. So let's make it to 5. 5 telescopes are needed, I think. Whew. Or is it more? 1, 2, 3. No, it's actually. Oh god damn it! I didn't check that. So it's 3 telescopes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x. What is this machine? It's the yellow one. And that is the purple. So actually four yellow one. So the yellow one is the Astrometrics lab. Alright, and one or maybe more for making.
I didn't even realize this snow area was actually not lake, it's snow.
It's snowy.
I said the lake looks weird with all the patchy bits of concrete laking.
Yeah. Gravimetrics. Gravimetrics lab is 1x. 10 at least 2 supercomputers maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you're using about 1100 robots sitting there.
Yeah, definitely.
Power's up to almost 150 megawatt.
Well, we have still a lot of about 300 megawatts left to use. But yeah, there's a lot of actually I have to calculate before we launch anything because there's a lot of stuff, machinery that we're gonna need to get this working out. So, and I might do that off the camera so you don't have to see me standing still thinking about them. So, just
I'm
gonna,
at log anyway.
yeah,
Midnight here in
oh yeah,
week.
true,
So it's been good, man.
yeah.
So I head off.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
It's been good.
Yep. All right. GG.
Sure you do.
So that's end of this episode for now, and see you next time.